Let's start with some business. Big business. This is a Seiko SLA055. It's on an anthracite gray Isofrane. I've never felt more connected to this watch since I put it on the Isofrane. Got a little story on this. I was inspired to get this Isofrane after one of my watch friends in the community who owns this watch. He doesn't have it on an Isofrane, but he said I could get these spring bars from Watch Gecko that are called skinny fat bars, 1.8 with 1.1 tips, so you can have safe security when you put a non-fat spring bar in your Seiko. So I ordered some of these, and they were like $13 with shipping, so it was about $28-30 for 10 of these spring bars. I'm not good at removing bracelets safely without scratching up the lugs in the case. So I went to Watch City yesterday, and I had Matt take the SLA073 off this watch and put this Isofrane on. And I had these spring bars from Watch Gecko, and he said these aren't safe. These are flimsy. These are going to fall out. I go, really? I bought these specifically for the safety. He goes, no, I got real 1.8. So he gets his real 1.8s out of a drawer and he holds them up next to the ones I got at Watch Gecko. And sure enough, just visibly, you could tell his were thicker. So I don't know if Watch Gecko made a mistake or if their definition of 1.8 is different than mine. I don't know. I didn't spend enough money on these spring bars for me to lose sleep over it. I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole of returns to England. Whatever, man. I'm just glad Matt... So now I bought some 1.8, 1.1s tips on eBay. Now I'm going to see if those are different. Who knows? I'll get to the bottom of this mystery. But... So I've had this watch for 3 years, and I probably invested more obsession of my watch obsession in getting the right strap for this than anything I've ever done in my 20 years of watch obsession. I've spent as much time obsessing over getting the right strap for this as Oppenheimer. What's his name? Oppenheimer? Research subatomic particles. It's insane. And having gotten that out of the way, I want to share something with you guys. I've been making YouTube videos about watches for about 10 years, and I've been obsessed with watches for 20 years, and I have to share a truth with you. I was thinking about this morning. I don't think I really like watches. I don't think I ever liked them. I mean, this whole watch obsession was nothing I asked to do. I don't feel like I chose to get involved in this. I don't think I like it. And I've pored over this obsession. I've tried to figure it out, and I've never really understood it. It remains a mystery. And when something remains mysterious and unknowable to you, you feel helpless. So I don't like feeling helpless, and I don't like feeling like I can't understand something. And for that reason, I don't like watches. I don't like this thing that happened to me 20 years ago. I just don't like it. I like to understand what I'm doing. I like to have meaning and understanding and clarity. And so I don't like watches for that reason. Here's another reason why I don't like watches. Philosophically, I am opposed to all kinds of jewelry. I find jewelry to be tacky, a form of gaucherie. More specifically, I'm philosophically opposed to this sort of cosplay that goes on when I'm wearing a hero watch, as if I'm a member of Search and Rescue. I'm the big hero. I'm not a hero. I'm some fat dude who would be content to be on my couch all day watching reruns of Seinfeld and Friday Night Lights. I love just watching old TV. It's comforting. I'm a professional bum. And you know what, man? Wearing an attention-getting piece of jewelry, it makes me suspicious, man. What kind of damage do you have, man? I don't even think you should be listening to my advice. I'm an unreliable narrator. Jewelry, cosplay. I don't even understand this thing. The other thing I don't like about watches, take up way too much bandwidth in my brain. Earlier I said I spent more time researching the right strap and experimenting than Oppenheimer did researching subatomic particles. That's disgusting, man. I don't even, what can I say about that, man? It's, if you like to drink wine, you know, you go to a wine tasting and you enjoy it. But for me, this watch obsession, I think about watches all the time when I don't even want to do it. I almost feel like my watch obsession is the way a cigarette smoker craves nicotine. I need a nicotine break. I'm not happy with that. I don't like the bandwidth. And there's another thing I don't like about watches. I've been trying to get out for 20 years. Because remember, I'm philosophically opposed to jewelry. So from the very beginning, I was kicking and screaming, trying to get out. And how could I possibly like watches? For me, being a watch obsessive is like being in one of those bad, really bad 1950s marriages that you can't get out of. Back then, you couldn't get a divorce because it just wasn't socially acceptable. I'm trying to divorce myself from watches, and I can't. I'm in a bad 1950s marriage. I'm a smoker craving the nicotine. I don't like it. I don't think there's anything I can do about it at this point. Like I said earlier in this video, I think there's a certain amount of helplessness. There's a certain amount of loss of control. Moving forward with my life, the only thing I can salvage from this wreckage of my watch obsession, the only thing I can redeem and extricate from this nightmare, this hellhole of watch obsession, is this thing that I call watch potency. Watch potency is when you feel connected to a watch. And watch potency is not for everyone. Some of us understand it. There's this deep connection, and I don't know why it tends to be with mechanical divers. Think about that. Tends to be with mechanical divers. I'm not opposed to having non-mechanical stuff. I like a nice Echo Drive GPS tool to have one. It's nice to have that precision. But that deep watch potency usually comes from wearing a mechanical diver. This is just me now. For me, I can no longer, I don't even know if I should say this on the air, but I can no longer achieve watch potency with bracelets. Put them in a subcategory at the YMCA. You know, taking a class, the YMCA. This class is for men who can no longer achieve watch potency with bracelets. This is a safe space for people who wear polyurethane and silicone straps. Ooh, a safe space for my watch potency. The other thing I've learned about achieving watch potency is I cannot have big collections. I just don't have enough love inside of me to share with a big collection. So this YouTube channel, I'm trying to be truthful, and I guess I never told you guys this. I don't really like watches. I don't believe in them. And moving forward with this watch channel, I don't really have a choice what I'm going to talk about. It's going to have to be watch potency and all of its philosophical ramifications and evocations and implications. McMahon, you talk too much. You should just watch Friday Night Lights. And don't compare yourself to Oppenheimer. The dude was a genius. You're a fat suburbanite. Yeah. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I would reveal the truth. Don't really like watches for all the reasons I mentioned. But paradoxically, I do find myself in a situation of watch potency. Tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm out.